In this brief video, we are going to cover basic features of ChemSketch. ChemSketch is a free chemistry drawing program for Windows, and it's available for download from ACD Labs. We are going to cover only the most basic fundamental features of ChemSketch that will allow you to start using it and that will allow you to generate simple chemical structures and then embed them into, for example, a Word file or similar file and to use them in an exam or in lab report. So when you open the program, this is the startup screen. As you can see, there are a lot of features, and most of the features are something that you will have to explore on your own. A ChemSketch version that I'm using is 12.1, which is probably about 10 years old. But for the basic features that I'm going to explain, I don't think that ChemSketch has changed. So first, make sure that you are in correct mode. There are two modes for ChemSketch, structure and draw. And you should be in structure mode so that you can use it as a chemistry drawing program. A draw program is basically like paint program, so it's a simple drawing program. Next, so that's the ordinary drawing program. Next, you will need to select bonds. So to draw a chemical structure, you will need to select bonds. This is simple single bond that you will be using most of the time. And then there are other different types of bonds, special bonds that you may need to use for a particular purpose. Symbols of the elements are given in a vertical row along the left-hand edge of the screen. And those elements are something that you will embed in your structure. So once you draw a bond, if you want to indicate a symbol of the element at the end of that bond, you click on the symbol of the element here and then click at the end of the bond, and that will embed symbol of the element. Finally, there is template window. So when you click on this icon, that will open templates window. Now, underneath it, there are some commonly used templates. So in the vertical row along the right-hand edge are commonly used templates, and you can simply click on them and use them directly in your drawing without having to go through a template window and menus. So common rings and common substituents are commonly used templates, so you click on them directly and use them in your drawing. Here are some important commands. First, you will need lasso so that you can select your drawing. So once you have made your drawing, if you need to manipulate it, copy it, or anything like that, use a lasso. When you click on lasso, it will toggle between freeform and a rectangular kind of square or something like that, basically rectangular lasso. Of course, eraser in case you need to erase something. And then very important structure, that's clean structure. When you draw your structure, it may not look very good. So when you click on this command, clean structure, it will make it look really nice with bond lengths that are of equal length and good bond angles. Finally, you may need 3D feature occasionally. So here are a couple of structures I drew using ChemSketch, and you can see that while they are organic compounds, and you can tell which compounds they are, they don't look very good. Angles don't look exactly right, and bond lengths, even though they should be identical, they are not. So to convert that to nicely looking structure, we should use clean structure command. So what you do is you find that command, clean structure, you click on it, and once you click on it, program will convert your drawings into nice structures that you would expect. So drawings where bond angles are nice and all bond lengths are identical. Sometimes, for emphasis, you may have to represent certain bonds in bold, and that may be necessary as a part of your exam. There is no direct command on a command bar or a task bar where you can select it to convert bond into bond in bold. So you may have to do it in a little bit roundabout way. So on command bar right under the structure, far left command is select or move tool. You need to click on it to activate it. So activate select or move tool, far left tool under structure. And then you use cursor and click on the bond that you want to convert into bold bond. Here I actually already converted 4 bonds into bold bonds. So you double click on a bond that you want to convert into bold, and that opens menu window for that bond. Default regular bond is 0.7 points thickness. So you should change that to 2.4 points for bold. So you identify where 0.7 is, and I highlight it right now. So you convert that to 2.4 points, and then you click Command Apply, and that will convert bond into bold bond. This completes this very brief presentation on ChemSketch. These are only the most basic features of ChemSketch that will allow you to use this program just to get started, to draw basic structures, embed them in your Word files, use it in an exam. But the program has many more features. It's very powerful. You should explore it on your own. It will help you a lot in your study of organic chemistry. Next, we'll be looking at molecular models. What kind of molecular models are available on the market, and which one should you select? Which model set should you select for your organic chemistry course?